Sacred Insights 101. I just wanted to send a great big thank you so much for everything. I love you guys. I had no idea when I started this how kind and beautiful and heartfelt and wonderful you guys are. So I just want to say thank you. Thank you from my heart. I just love you. I also want to let you know that after I do these readings, what happens sometimes is I can sort of, I continue to get messages from Spirit, sort of added insights or things that I would like to clarify what Spirit was saying. But then the video's up and there's really kind of nowhere for me to do that. I also have occasionally seen questions that you guys write in. In the comments section, there's questions there. And also, telepathically, I hear your questions and then Spirit answers. And here I sit with it and know where to actually put it. So for the month of September, for you guys, I say we, me and Spirit, we're going to do extended readings, and so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do those around the 10th, 11th, 12th of September to give you guys a chance to watch these September horoscopes. And if you have anything that you'd like clarification on, or if you have any questions about the reading, or anything stirs up in you that you'd like to share or have any questions, or you'd like clarification on anything, please put it in the comments. I'll be watching those and using those to put together the extended reading for you. So I'm going to be taking notes on what Spirit gives me, and I'm also going to be gathering up your comments. So get your comments in. Hopefully, you know, if you see the September, this reading before September 10th, 11th, 12th, make sure you get your questions or your comments in there so that I can address those in these extended readings. Once I do them, then I will put the link for them down below the video. So I'll add those links in once the videos are done. So keep a lookout for those around mid-September, something like that. That will just clarify and answer your questions for these September horoscopes. Okay? I love you guys. I love you. Mwah. Have a great month. Hi Aries, Cindy here with Sacred Insights 101, ready to do your reading for September. This is a very interesting reading. The cards were just so, like, not making any sense. It would say one thing and then it would say something else, and then 3 cards would come out that didn't make sense. And I got from Spirit to look deeper, is what they said to me. Look deeper. And so I just kept letting the cards jump out as they wanted to. It's just kind of all over the place. And so it feels like what they're telling me is that's how you guys might be feeling. It's just kind of scattered and all over the place. And then it made sense with your very first card, then wanting, you know, once they had me sort of put things together a little bit for you in this sort of chaotic energy about you, to help you. They're letting you know that your soul is expanding. There's another level, and there might be that the energies and the eclipses and all those planets in retrograde and everything that's going on in August, and it is still August, has just kind of rocked you guys a little bit. Just kind of rocked you a little bit. Aries, you are typically very grounded, so it might be really sort of uncomfortable for you to have this higher frequencies. This love frequencies are higher, and it looks like it's causing a bit of sort of chaotic energy. And so they're saying stay grounded. So these are your first 2 cards. It's like, you know, this is Aries. You're used to being grounded, but with this soul expansion and all the energies coming with ascension right now, stay grounded. So it's like they're wanting to remind you about something that is natural for you, but this might have rocked you a little bit. So get get yourself back grounded, where things are sort of more, can make sense to you as you integrate all of these higher frequencies, as your soul expands. Stay grounded. It's going to be really important for you guys. The meditation card came up. That was one. Now see, already I'm going over here now to go with this over here. That's what it feels like all over. So bear with me. So they're saying to meditate. And meditation will help you get grounded. You also got to ask Spirit to help you, like, okay, what is going on? Please help me get grounded so I can get some clarity back in. And they will answer you. So don't hesitate to ask, but meditation will be helpful as well. Clearing your space, right? If you have a lot of clutter in your space, that can feel chaotic. To have a lot going on in your space, as simple as that, feels like something you can do. So simple, tidy up. Tidy up and simplify. If you have a whole ton of things on your windowsill, get it down to the 3 or 4 of your favorites and clear the rest away. Just declutter will make a huge difference. Cleaning out closets, anything under a desk where you work, you want to clear that out so it's clear under your table. See, now the dogs are barking. Sorry about that. All right, the next card that wants to go is that everything is in divine order. Everything is as it's supposed to be. And so what's interesting is he speaks to this. Everything is how it needs to be right now. Look past the illusion and see the underlying order, indicating some chaotic energy. So look past the illusion of it. The illusion of it being that your soul is expanding and more things, energies are coming, and eclipses were going like this, and it just kind of did this to everybody. So he's saying, see the higher picture, so you can see the divine order in the chaos, if that makes sense. And then there's a whole bunch of stuff here talking about love. See only love. We have Cupid sending you love. We have miracles and mothers holding babies. And love, love, love will help you through this divine order and in calming down and creating some more clarity with this. Look past the seeming errors. So again, everything's in divine order. So they're also saying, okay, he's coming back with another meaning as well, that there could be some discontent in relationships. Discontent in relationships that, it rocks things. So maybe whatever relationship you're in is not super solid, and it's maybe time to try a different one. But they're saying look past the seeming errors, mistakes, misunderstandings, right, in relationships, and see only the love in every person, including yourself. Your resolute focus on the love that underlies every situation will bring about miracles and help your dreams come true. So see only love in every situation, every person, everything that might be going on for you right now. See only love. And then we have Cupid is sending you love bubbles right to your heart space. Sending you love. We send great waves of love into your heart and mind, awakening your love of life itself. And he wants to come back. Awakening just this deep love of life itself. Your clear decision to accept and enjoy love has triggered this awakening, allowing yourself to celebrate love in all ways. Celebrating love in all ways. And see, now they want me to come over here where it says you are a healer. There's a healer waking up, and this one's coming up right underneath this one. Your soul expansion. So you are a healer. You can heal others and yourself. You have the power to help and heal others. So this is also coming up, and as a healer you want to see the love in everyone to help heal people on a huge scale. That's what it's saying, on a huge like world scale. She wants to come back. She's holding the earth right? She's holding the earth. So there's a healer in you that wants to come out. So some things might be shaken up a little bit. So see only love. See only love. See through the eyes of a healer that you are, if this resonates. It's a general reading, so it won't apply to everyone. If it resonates, see only love, and then Cupid is sending you a whole ton of love. And then we also have this child love, your inner child. It could be you care deeply about children, and they readily respond. All children, including your own inner child, require love, affection, and attention. Children require that. We can clear and open your heart and your schedule so you can give more time and energy to the children who need you. And it feels like it's your inner child. It feels like it's your inner child. And this one is coming up right next to this one. This card right here took forever to come out. It's as if it's just really, really painful to look at, but it's looking like, as this card was saying, that here's what children need, right? All children require love, affection, and attention. And it feels like, oh, I'm just feeling pain. It feels like some of you did not get that. You did not get that from your parents. Talking about children of parents, right? And so this feels very fundamental to your reading and trying to heal this. This is about, and this is partly too what she's saying, see only love in your parents, sending love to your heart space, to that inner child of yours that did not get the love and attention that children require, right? Now, what this card says about love from your parents: no matter what, your mother and father love you as much as they can. That's the key to this card. When I very first saw this card years ago, it just made such an impression on me. As much as they can. So if your parents were not able to give you love and affection and attention that all children need, if they were not able to give that to you, they just want you to understand that they did the best they could. Even if it was 0, right? Even if it's 0, and they may have not gotten love from their parents, and they didn't from their parents, and your reading doesn't really go into that as much, but just for perspective for you, right? Our parents did the best they could. They loved you the best that they knew how, which could have been nil, but that was the best that they could do. So as an adult, looking at this, looking back at this as an adult, she wants to come back again. See how she's kind of an adult looking at these children, right? This is what looks like an adult holding this baby. So it's kind of your internal parent holding your inner child and giving him or her the love, affection, attention that your parents just maybe were not capable of doing. And so now the angels and Cupid and you will be loving internally, becoming the internal parent to love yourself and give yourself your internal child that affection that they didn't get as a child. And then Mother Mary comes in, a mother comes in holding a baby, asking you to expect miracles. Expect miracles when you can see this perspective and embody this perspective on your parents, and knowing that they did the very best that they could. And so now you are going to love yourself. Love your own inner child like you didn't get. Letting this go. It's interesting too, because a lot of readings that would speak to this would talk about forgiveness, and forgiveness is not coming up in your reading. as if there's not really forgiveness about it. It's more for you guys about just understanding and seeing it completely from a different perspective. That rather than trying to work with your parents, and some of you it feels like are still trying to work with them to get approval. Ooh, maybe trying to get approval from your parents, that you know what, it just might not come. Because they might, you know, the word capacity is coming up. They may not have the capacity. They're doing the very best they can, which could be none. So they're asking you more. It's more for you guys about accepting that, letting it go, just letting it go. Hello, you know, goodbye to that whole way of looking at your parents. That sort of keeps you, ooh, like injured. It keeps you wounded. It keeps you like a wounded child kind of thing. It's time for you to heal this within yourself, because you can. You are a healer of yourself. That's what this is saying. You have the power to heal yourself, is what this is saying in this situation. And then you're just going to let it go. And when you let it go, miracles can happen. So Mother Mary was in this section saying, you know, expect miracles. When you see it that way and can just let go of trying to control things you can't control, right? Miracles can happen. Have faith that your prayers have been heard and answered. Miracles can happen as she's holding this baby, as you are holding your inner child and healing that, seeing and understanding that your parents loved you the best they could. That's all there is. They loved you the best they could. And so, see only love in that. And see only love in your inner child that was innocent to not getting that love and affection. Well, so now it's time you can give that to your own inner child. And then Cupid is sending all kinds of love to your heart space and to your inner child. Cupid sending love. Yeah, that's the direction. She wants the bubbles to be going towards this. You, as an internal parent, loving your internal child. And Cupid is sending extra love bubbles and asking you to see only love. See only love in this. And then it can heal, and then miracles can happen. Because you cannot control. You cannot control other people. You can't do anything about the past other than how you choose to perceive it today. Does that make sense? And your parents are your parents. You're not going to be able to change that. As soon as you stop trying so hard to control, maybe you know, get your parents to love you, get approval, get some love from them, get something from them where they just may not be capable. And so when you let that go, just let it go, that's when miracles can happen. Expect a miracle. Just expect a miracle with that. As you go into this place where you're loving your inner child, honor any feelings that might come up, Yeah, because as your soul expands, right? As your soul expands and all this love is coming at you, that's going to stir up some emotions too. This, no doubt, stirs up emotions. Potentially that they did not give you love and affection like you require as a human child. That would do some, you know, create some wounds. So now you're going to heal yourself as your internal parent, and as these emotions come up, let them, honor them. If you feel sadness, cry. If you feel anger, stomp your feet, do something that, you know, honor every emotion that you have about this as you nurture this little inner child that is you, and heal yourself from what your parents potentially were not able to do. Or maybe they were able to do some, you know, some. Maybe not as much as you wanted, but some, and so you're going to make up the difference for yourself now as an adult, right? As an adult, you can do this for yourself. This is about your freedom from this. This is about freedom from those wounds that affect everything, right? They affect everything. Feeling like we need that approval from parents, that's never going to come. And continuing to try to, get that, fill that hole within ourselves that is, as long as you're trying to get it from here, and instead you're going to give it to yourself. You're going to give it to yourself and just be free from these wounds. Just be free. Heal them and just be free from this. Yeah, just be free. All right? I hope that helps. I hope that helps in that very big, this is big to a lot of people. But it's coming up for you guys, Aries, in September. It's coming up for you guys because it feels like it's really important to heal these childhood wounds for you. It feels really important in terms of what's next in your life and what you're wanting as far as your true divine purpose and passions. It feels like that needs to heal so that you have the freedom to move towards your true passions. So it could be that in trying to get approval from your parents, you might be pushing aside what you really want because you're feeling like they wouldn't approve. Does that make sense? If they wouldn't approve, you've been pushing this aside. Time to heal that so that you can go after your own purpose. And it could be coming up in your space because we are ascending and your soul is expanding. And so this could be really stirring this up for you. So I really hope that this reading helps you with a perspective that can heal that wounded inner child and allow you to heal that. So then, as my readings often go sort of like a story. So now let's say you've healed that and miracles are happening and you're getting all kinds of clarity on what you really want to do and you're not pleasing anybody else but yourself. Now they're saying, now that you understand what you really want to do, take that leap of faith. Take that leap of faith and take action towards your true passions. Take action towards what you really want. Be assertive. Assert yourself. What do you want? What are you wanting? Only say yes if you really want to say yes. Don't worry about what anybody else thinks or says or does or anything. You have healed this inner child and you're going after your own passions now, kind of thing. And so you're going to start taking some action steps, being assertive, right? Going for it. It feels like it's time. And it feels to me, as an Aries, that totally lines up with your, that totally feels like it lines up with your spirit as an Aries to take action. Take action, only now you're taking actions towards what you really want. What you really want. Be assertive, take action, be persistent, stay on it. Keep going, no matter what. Only say yes when you want to. There she is. Only say yes when you want to, and keep going. Be persistent with what you're really wanting. There is an element of needing to be patient because it feels like it might take a little bit of time. It feels like once you heal this inner child that you will just, sort of be starting with what you really want to do. So be patient, but be persistent. Be patient but persistent. And then it says we get autumn. So the fairies tell us that in the autumn you'll start to see fruits from your hard work towards your true passion. Once you've healed this inner child wound and trying to please, trying to get approval, not please, trying to get approval because of love you didn't get. But now you're going to give yourself and fill up that hole that will heal your inner child, and now you can go after your true passions. And it looks like with a little patience, persistence, tenacity, assertiveness. Feels total Aries to me. I feel really lined up that in the fall things will start coming together, which is right around the corner. It's right around the corner for you guys. So I hope this reading was helpful. I hope it was helpful for you. I love you guys. Hang in there with this, with the emotions. Just let them flow. Honor every emotion you have. It can be intense, but it's really about your freedom. Your freedom for your true passion, so you can go after it. So fun. Okay. So, have a great September. Until next time, take really good care of yourself, and we'll talk to you soon.